stayed, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they found. VCR, party live. VCR, party live. VCR, party live. VCR, party live. And Melinda's.
Well, hello Melinda's. Yeah, all right.
Or should we say hola Melinda's, because tonight's show we're going south of the border.
Oh, I thought I didn't do any south of the border clips.
I know, just up at the top and then at the end.
At the end, okay.
Yeah.
Because of the wall thing that we're competing against?
We're competing against there's a border crisis apparently, and but tonight we're celebrating our friends from south of the border.
There we go.
Well, let's start off with the Found Footage Festival Classic. This is just a brief glimpse at a band that was on a public access show. The band is called Super Chino. And we love their dance moves.
From Los Angeles, public access from Los Angeles. Let's kick the show off with Super Chino.
All right, Super Chino, everybody, real quick.
The
choreography is incredible.
The costumes are incredible.
I like this move. Kind of an instrumental part.
We got to find this whole video. It's somewhere.
Super Chino, keep those borders open.
Yeah.
That is from Volume 7, which is on DVD or on digital download.
Yeah, I want more Super Chino. Like I want the whole
I
show.
went digging through looking for some of the
No,
more
but I'm
footage.
saying from the complete season, like their whole show.
Well, I feel like they were guests on another show.
I think you're right.
Yeah. But still, I want to see more of that performance. That's all I could pull today.
Also, speaking of sales pitches, we got hot off the presses, Mark Borchart's The Dundee Project DVD here. It has it's in the shrink wrap and everything. It's really fancy.
This is a movie we helped produce with Mark Borchardt, the star of American Movie, who's a director. He directed Coven. And it's about a UFO festival in small town Wisconsin. The movie's out. It's on DVD.
And it's so good. Yeah, and there's bonus features and all that kind of stuff. So, quickly, we got to get to this. The Melinda update.
Yeah.
So we teased it last week. There's an update on Melinda. So a guy emailed us, and he went really...
This is George.
Oh, this is George, the guy who did our intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He dug deep. And he got some answers about Melinda. But before we jump into that, we should probably do the backstory on Melinda for new people who haven't seen it before. So
we say, well, hello, Melinda, at the beginning of every show, and that comes from a clip that we watched with Elliot Glazer.
Yep, it was from 48 Hours. I think it was around the year 2000.
Yeah.
And it was about Nick Nolte and his health regimen. And the opening of the video is Nick Nolte walking into the doctor's office and saying, "Well, hello, Melinda," to this woman named Melinda. And he
For
loved
some reason,
it.
That stuck with us.
Yeah, he loved it, and then we started loving it, and then we ran with it. So anyway, I'm just going to show you the clip.
We'll refresh your memory.
Of Melinda.
And he's wearing his pajamas, and that's the sort of sarcastic announcer or reporter for 48 Hours just kind of delights in Nick Nolte being a weirdo. And then, I guess by proxy, we do too.
Yeah.
So let's all enjoy that.
Okay.
This is just the brief...
This is just the introduction of Nick Nolte and Melinda, and I freeze it on Melinda and zoom in on her face.
Oh, okay, great.
48 Hours followed Nolte, who's now 60, and yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing, to his doctor's clinic in Dallas.
Well, hello, Melinda.
There she is.
Melinda.
There's Melinda.
Yeah.
Let's just zoom in here. So, okay. So, we thought for
lady,
so long...
the receptionist probably.
We thought for sure she was the receptionist. Well, George emails us and says, hey, I did a little digging.
George has a job, by the way. I mean,
What is his job? Do you know what it is? I forgot
I
to ask
can't
him what it
remember.
is.
He told,
But
yeah.
he put together that intro, so like he must be able to do.
Unsolicited.
Yeah, exactly, unsolicited. So he knows how to edit and he knows how to write catchy tunes.
God
and he knows
bless this guy. He's a private investigator, too,
and he's
apparently.
a PI too.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he found out that Melinda is not the receptionist. Probably not.
She could, well, yeah, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah.
her last name is Renna, which is the name of the doctor that Nick Nolte was going to
Chris
see.
Renna, yeah.
So Melinda is the doctor's wife.
Yes.
She was greeting him at the door, not the receptionist.
Right.
The doctor's wife, Melinda. So here's what I'm thinking. Well, let me just show. He sent another video. Let me just throw my theory
Okay.
out.
Yep.
After we show this video.
Yep.
Here's the video that he found on YouTube of Melinda Renna, and you be the judge here.
He used to come home and
This is on
he would
YouTube.
look at me and he would say, "You didn't have a good day."
This is
did you?"
10 years later.
And he
This
would
is
just be able to
2010.
look at me and
Yeah.
know. And I would say, "What are you looking at?"
Now
And he
watch
would
this.
say, "Your skin looks different."
really
I'd say,
boring.
"That changed also."
Now watch this. I
And
waited
he
for her
would
to
come home
smile.
and he would say, "You're doing well, aren't you?" And I'd say, "Yeah, how do you know?"
Okay, now watch this. Now take a look. Take a look. Is it?
100%.
Is it?
100%. Yeah, that's
I
Melinda.
think we found her. I think.
And
yeah.
what George found out too, she's an actress who's been in some Oliver Stone movies. And Renna was the on-set physician for several Oliver Stone
That's
movies.
probably where they met.
Yeah, and Nick Nolte was in an Oliver Stone movie. So we think that
Holy shit.
yes,
Yes.
that's where they all met. And so when he says, "Well, hello, Melinda," he has some familiarity. This
To
was
Natural Born Killers.
Yes, she
Yeah.
was in Natural Born Killers, and
Was
Renna,
Nolte in that?
Yeah,
Nolte was-
no, but she was in that. And Nolte was, I forget what movie Nolte was in.
Okay.
George found it out.
Okay, yeah. Well,
But yeah, this was George's theory, and like I did a little bit more digging, you did some digging, and
Well,
I think it's 100%.
So, but here's the thing. We've been harassing, well, I haven't been harassing them, but we've been bothering these people.
We sat outside the office and said, "Where's Melinda?"
And we called them maybe once a week for
Yeah.
a few weeks asking about Melinda, the receptionist.
Yes.
And they said no.
Right.
That they didn't know who she was. They had to know.
Right.
The doctor's wife's name is Melinda.
Yeah. They
So
were
when we were asking,
stonewalling us.
yes, exactly, we were getting
Right.
stonewalled that entire time. They knew
Right.
exactly who Melinda was.
Yep. And I guess for good reason,
And now I'm pissed.
because we have nothing to say to her. But
They
anyway,
never returned the phone calls.
She is an actress, so I feel like she'd be receptive to being on camera. We know
Mm-hmm.
her first and last name. We're going to be in Los Angeles next week.
And we're nice guys. We're not creeps or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just guys who sit outside in a parked car outside their office and ask for Melinda's contact info.
But we're nice guys who do that.
Right.
Okay.
So if we can convince Melinda of that, and I don't know if she's in LA or in Dallas actually, but I think we can get in touch. If we know who her agent is, we can figure out. So we're on the trail of Melinda.
Yeah.
And it's looking good.
I think we're gonna find her in 2019. I'm gonna have that as my goal.
That's
for
our
this
solemn
year.
promise
Yeah.
to you.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, real quick, I want to show a video.
We're finally gonna watch the whole thing of Baby
I
Rapper.
honestly, with the holidays, it gets there's never any time for anything.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Baby Rapper. Still haven't gotten around to watching it yet.
Yep.
But I'm working on it. I'm just gonna
Okay.
show you just a quick clip from Baby
All right.
Rapper.
This is the animated baby dancing to Beatles songs.
Yep.
That
Yep.
we just can never seem to find time
It says
to
dance
watch.
along, sing along to Beatles songs with Baby Rapper. Oh, it just went back in.
It's almost like VHS technology is a little hard to use.
All right, let's wait 10 minutes for it to
right.
spit out. All right, here we go. Come
Trusty
on.
old Magnavox. Baby Rapper is going to be worth it, though. And
Oh.
I just wish we had more time to show more of this.
Yeah. But I just queued something up real quick.
Okay. Let's just get to a
Take a
little,
look. Here's-
little bit of Baby Rapper. More to come, I guess, then, right?
Yeah.
Well, after the holidays.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to
Doesn't
me,
make any sense.
speaking words of wisdom.
Is the cartoon fish Mother Mary?
All right, that's all. That's
Okay,
all we'll
wow,
get.
yeah.
I think it's because it's so confusing. Why? Because that's like public domain cartoons that's playing behind
Yeah.
it. But they didn't even worry about having the video match up with the
Match what the-
words or
no.
like have make any sense. There was like two fish like in an
No,
argument.
that would be on Magic Screen in Pee-wee's Playhouse. I
Yeah.
mean, that is not something that made sense with the Beatles song.
Okay, and then
Well-
it's Baby Rapper who's singing along to the
A
song.
lot more to discover in 2019.
Yep.
should-
I have one more announcement.
Okay, yeah.
Next week is my birthday, And next week we're going to have Joe's big birthday extravaganza. We're going to play all the videos that I want to play. All my favorites from over the years. There's going to be a lot of Dr. Sternholm. Maybe I'll just watch Dr. Sternholm the entire time.
I might be sick next week.
Yeah?
Yeah, it might
Well,
be out.
here's the thing. I figured out what your present to me could be. This is just one idea.
$5 in a card?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Well, one thing that Nick and I do with birthday presents is that he'll do dumb things for me as a present.
I did it once. I think you're overstating this, but yeah.
No, didn't you do it?
I-
No, for
there
Christmas
was-
though. You got me. You called Bazingas and said
Yeah,
you were
I called
vegan.
Bazingas, yeah.
Yeah.
But the only time before that was when we were in Atlanta and stopped in at a DJ store.
Yep.
And I think you were just telling me to do dumb stuff in a DJ store.
Well, I told you to tell them the guy who worked there that you were a trip hop DJ.
Yeah.
And
My name was DJ Scribble Scrabble. Yeah. And then I said I'm DJing a wedding and I'm going off my iTunes
yeah.
playlist.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah.
I needed equipment to do that. And then I think one condition too is I didn't know the word turntable, so I kept being at like, what does that record player go for? And then I was like, ooh, Jesus, I didn't realize they were that expensive. Like, there was a lot of
That's
that.
why I go off the iPad.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is what I want you to do for my birthday present
Okay.
this year. In fact, I'm thinking this could be like the next 3 birthday presents because it's big.
Oh, good. I'd
I've
be
gone big.
scot-free then.
So we're gonna put a Rejuvenique on each one of your ass cheeks. Okay.
Okay.
Gel them up. Right. Hook them up to some fresh 9 volters.
Yeah.
And we would zap it 43 times. We'd go. I'd alternate. I'd go like bzz, bzz, like one,
Sure.
1, 2, 3,
Right. Left
4.
cheek, right cheek.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I think this is a long shot, but I would also want you to wear that penis pump. Like
That's
to
not
do
gonna
the, yeah, I don't think
happen.
that was. I
No.
didn't think that was going to happen. I went big on this one, but
Yeah.
But what do you think about the Rejuvenique on each ass cheek?
How would we shoot that? I mean, because there's a chance that
Well-
more than just an ass would show.
What I'm thinking is that we would.
Have a towel or...
Well, oh, that's a good idea. I was
Yeah.
thinking that we would just pull your underwear up over it.
So you just see two bulky Rejuveniques sticking out of some boxer briefs?
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, and then we would like gaff tape them around your midsection.
Okay, sure.
And then, can we do that for your birthday?
Yeah, I'll do
Oh,
that.
people! Oh boy,
Yeah,
this is gonna be.
but
a
that
good
counts for the next 3.
One. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I think because there's 2 Rejuveniques, it should count for the next 2 years.
Okay, sure.
Really?
Next 2 years, yeah.
Oh, this
yeah.
is gonna be great. And so, yeah, I guess you'll be like standing maybe back here or something, or like we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, I guess we'll have. Yeah, well, it's ambitious, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you're throwing yourself this birthday party and dictating what your presents are. It's a birthday to remember. Yeah, I want a Nintendo Switch. My
Yeah?
birthday's next month. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I can't wait. I couldn't believe you said yes to that. I didn't think you'd say yes.
Because here's the thing. Here's my thought on that. One is I think face is a lot more painful than anything else.
Yeah.
With the exception of probably
Genitals?
Yeah, probably genitals. But I think. And the other thing is, I am kind of a hirsute man, so I think hair can present a little bit of a barrier to the pain.
Okay.
So I'll be curious. It'll be a good test.
Okay.
And then
Is your butt hirsute?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yep. There's some there's hair just about everywhere. So
Really?
we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to rigging this thing up on your hirsute butt.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's for Sweeps Week next week.
Oh boy,
And,
it's gonna be our biggest show yet.
I think we'll see how that goes. And I think it's time for the first Joe's Tedium Corner of 2019.
Oh, let's do it. We got a good one here. Roll the graphic. There it is. All right.
Did the graphics speed up for 2019?
No, I have not touched the graphics.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at the graphics. But do you remember which way it comes in?
Joe's comes in right side to left
Yep.
side. Tedium comes in bottom to top.
Yep.
And then corner comes in left to right.
Yep. Got it.
Probably.
Oh, it's
yeah.
all,
Okay.
Okay.
We're
all right,
back.
Great.
All right. Great.
Here's what I got. Got a good one. I can't believe it took this long to show you guys this one. This is from a company called Cybervision, and they're a hypnosis company, and they make these incredible videos. They have a whole series. We have a bunch of them down there, and they're all just like to show you repeat muscle memory movement.
Right.
So they just show you the same thing over and over and over and over again. And the soundtrack is so awesome. And
We've got racquetball. This
I wanna
one's
watch
for
this
bowling.
Entire video. How long is this video? It's like 60 minutes. 60
Yeah,
minutes.
it's really long because you're supposed to just repetitively.
There's no talking at all in
Yeah.
this whole thing.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. Find it tracking. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It turned off the VCR.
Ooh, this tape might be too old for our
No, it's
VCR.
playing fine in mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit it.
This is the first time this has happened.
Hold on. It's not ripped. Look at it.
Uh-oh.
Oh
yeah.
boy, I'm getting nervous now.
We got some
Hold on a second.
some VHS surgery going on. This is part and parcel of the business. Might be fast forwarded a little bit.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. It says it's protected by MagnaGuard, which must have been an early Macrovision.
It was. It wasn't playing on the
Oh,
thing over
interesting.
there. Hold on a second.
Yeah, what this was is they call it neuromuscular training. So they think that if your brain watches somebody bowl for 60 minutes,
Here we go.
don't go too far.
Playing
Jesus
with fire.
Christ, you're playing.
with
Oh,
fire.
you're right over the trouble
Come on.
spot.
There we go.
Yeah, just leave it here.
Phew. Listen to the soundtrack.
It's very John Tesh.
Johnny Petraglia. How awesome is this? It's kind of working, isn't it?
Let's go bowling and find out.
It's kind of satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this. There's no talking at all.
Slow
the
motion photography of bowling too.
Most relaxing.
I think the
video.
only time I've seen slow motion bowling is in Big Lebowski too.
Yeah.
Beyond this.
Does this sound like John Carpenter?
It's not, yeah. Or Chariots of Fire.
Yeah, Chariots of Fire. Yeah, Chariots of Fire.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at those pants.
Good fit.
Oh, it's a hell of a fit.
And these aren't new. These aren't new. This is the same shot over and over. This
Yeah.
isn't. He's not bowling this many strikes. It's the
He could.
repetition.
Could.
Talking about Petraglia?
No, I'm talking about Mike Holman.
Oh, Holman. His hairline is pretty close to where I'm at right now. And I would wear those pants.
Would you bowl like that? Look at that move.
No. I don't put any spin on mine.
This video's incredible.
Yeah. I want to get the whole side. Do you know what other ones we have?
We have racquetball. Yeah, that was the one I originally thought. I want to watch a little bit more of this.
Okay. We have racquetball and we have bowling, but those are the only two I've ever found.
We have some by other companies down there.
Yeah, but like Cybervision specifically.
Oh, that's a cool angle.
How does he not fall? He slides just to the right.
I could fall asleep to this.
It's not a bad idea. Just have it on in the background.
All right. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit stop right now.
I do. Let's move on.
Oh, please, tape, come out.
But honestly, anything would be plays better than watching the presidential address right now.
Yeah,
so
we can
everyone's
watch
made
that.
the right
Yeah,
decision.
Yeah, exactly. But look at this. This is the one I wanted to show. I wanted to show this one. This is a massive one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came
look
with
at this.
tapes too.
Yeah. And this one is for racquetball. And look at it. I opened it. You open it up. I opened it up today, and there's cassette tapes in there, but no tape.
Yeah.
And it comes with a workbook and everything too. And yeah, maybe we should listen to these tapes.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might be to blame because I did a hypnosis montage for one of our shows, and I watched both of these, and I don't know, you can't really have that
It's an
that
inconvenient
giant thing.
Yeah.
So I took the tape out, and it's probably not labeled that well.
Right. It's probably
So
on
it's
the shelf
somewhere in our
around here.
shelves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's time for some excitement. This is kind of a buzzer beater for Excitement Corner. I was looking around, wanted to play Jim McMahon from the Chicago Bears video today to talk about the Bears. But this was one that came from our friend Mickey in New Jersey, and it just said, it was sent to us, and it just said, "Attention, Nick's Excitement Corner." And sure, it got my attention.
Yeah. The
And-
title's great.
Yeah, this is called Alcohol Explosion Tests. Yeah, Alcohol Explosion Test from 2001.
I mean, that sounds exciting
from
to me.
February 18th, so we're coming up on an anniversary.
Okay.
And it's from Metairie, Louisiana. And it's a couple of firemen pouring alcohol with flames. So.
I'm sold.
We're gonna roll the graphic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll the graphic. Thank you. Here we go. It's
All
Alcohol
right.
Explosion Test from February 18th, 2001. Back for one night only. Thank Mickey for this. Two firefighters doing flames and alcohol.
Okay.
Got some Jim Beam.
Whoa.
There's Nick's Excitement Corner.
All
Roll
right.
the graphic.
Very cool.
Thanks, Mickey.
Well done. All right. What do we got? Steve's. We gonna do Steve's commentary corner now?
You got
Let's
any
do Steve's-
comments from
you got
last
any-
week?
Well, first of all, you're back from your honeymoon.
I am, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
Do
you.
Congratulate people on honeymoons? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, not really.
Did you? How many times did you French kiss?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Did you at least once?
Once, yes.
One time you did?
At least once.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a French kisser?
Oh, big time.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a French kisser?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I thought that's what
I
we
don't-
bonded over.
Oh,
Remember
French
the first
kissing?
time I met you on that
You
flight?
guys swapped
Frenching
like.
techniques?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but in all seriousness, you did French her at least once?
At least once.
Your wife at least
Yeah.
once? Okay.
Wow.
Cool. So what do you got? What do you got? Any comments? Any good
Yeah,
comments?
first of
from-
all, I want to say great job to Nick. I know trying to talk and direct is very difficult.
It was
as I can.
challenging. We pressed on without you. We felt we needed to.
we had some audio problems at first, but
Yeah. Thanks for bearing with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a lot of our favorites hit the message boards. Hillary Taylor mentioned there is a lot of Nick looking at his crotch. So that was one thing that they did notice. The
I had the
advantage
little
I
lap-
have.
I had the
Yeah.
iPad there.
Yeah.
But honestly, when am I not looking at my
I was
crotch?
gonna say
It's just
that's
kind
you
of,
doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You're just admiring, just like
Yeah, it's just kind of got
And
some
you-
magnetism.
Sometimes you
so.
whisper like, "Hey, how's it going down there?"
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
say
hey,
that, right?
bud. Yeah. So
Sometimes-
that's just normal,
yeah.
but yeah, especially
But you
when
kill
I
his
had-
mic every time he does that. Whenever he talks.
You,
to
I try to.
whatever Nick talks to
sometimes
his
it slips
thing.
through.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm so glad to have you back.
Perfect. I'd like to a couple corrections. Big, bad, and blown. I don't know if this is a correction or not, but Joe Milton wants you to know blown is a term for supercharged engine, my dudes. So
Big Bad Blown was the Sergeant Slaughter song on
Big
the
Bad
Monster
Blown.
Truck video,
All
Hot
right.
Rods.
Now we
so
know.
We know.
What was the other thing we didn't know before about MC Hammer with Dove? Or
Yeah, it was at
Dub,
the
I
track,
think.
at
We're
the
the
club,
we're
or
the two
out
babes.
buying Dove.
Yeah.
They're like buying dub. It means buying weed or something like
Yeah.
that.
Like
So
W.
We're the two babes in the woods.
yeah.
that-
We rely on you guys so much.
yeah.
a couple other good ones. Lisa Ann wants to make the TikTok song a Patreon bonus. I think that might be a good
Done.
idea.
TikTok.
Absolutely done.
TikTok.
The world needs to
I'll
hear.
do that tonight.
Yeah.
Patreon backers, $5 or more. You got the TikTok song.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming your way.
Two others. I don't know if they're husband and wife, but Dan Cadera and Stephanie Cadera. Dan is pulling for a hose plant to be video number one. There was some discussion about what video should
the
have been
top
number
video of
one.
2018.
They're
Yeah.
saying that should be the top of 2018.
I heard a lot of hose plant people.
You know, when I went home that night after that show, and I was like, should have been Hose Plant.
Yeah.
It should have been Hose Plant. I mean, Jeff's Birds is great.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
short
know.
and it's sweet.
Yeah.
But man, Hose Plant is just it's a legendary video. Like
Well,
I have a feeling it's just gonna be legendary.
Dan and Stephanie, good news. The very first episode of EP Mode, VCR Party EP Mode, which is to the $10 backers and up, is going to be us watching the entirety of Hose Plant.
We're gonna watch the whole Hose Plant part 1 and 2.
With our commentary,
Yep.
and you guys can
Even the
join
boring
us.
parts. We're gonna watch the boring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the boring parts too.
Yep.
So that's gonna be. When are we gonna do that? We're gonna shoot that this week, I think.
Yep. Yeah,
And then
we'll post it next week.
post it next.
Yeah.
week.
All right.
Yep.
And just two other quick comments from Stephanie. One was, I'm not an actress, but I feel like if you ever have an audition in someone's living room, you should run away. I just felt like that was a PSA.
Oh,
Something
that's
we
for
should
groping
do.
photographers?
Oh, groping
yeah.
photographer. Yeah.
Don't say yes to being
I-
auditioned in a living room.
I'm 100%
No.
on. And then the other thing, she was talking about you being such a tease because you had a big tease that there might be something big happening in the new year.
There's a very big special guest coming in February.
Yes.
We can't reveal
Coming in February.
anything more, but it's
Hopefully.
somebody who has no business being here who's going to be here. So
And let's not count our chickens.
I'm not saying anything.
It might not happen.
No, but this person has tentatively said yes.
We said
and
yes already.
This is
Yep.
an A-list person
Yes.
that shouldn't be in our office.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's big. I'm going to continue to tease. And yeah,
And the only other thing I have to say is how impressed I was with how you guys brought around the Melinda update. This was news to me as well as everybody else.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that
The
we
was
didn't know
world
about
stood
that.
still.
no.
Yeah.
I was riveted as you guys. At first, when you guys were going down this road, I was like, I know where this ends. Nope, I did not.
We don't thank us. Thank George.
George,
Yeah.
he turned this
Yeah.
into an M. Night Shyamalan. Like I just did not see this
Yeah,
end
it
coming.
was a twist ending. Yeah. So we'll see. We should have some big news. So
Yeah.
All right, bud. You ready to move on?
All right.
Okay. Good. Well,
Oh, you're talking your. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking your dink. Yeah. I
let's-
always think you're. Okay.
let's get on to some jingles. We've been doing jingles every
Oh
week.
yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is one of my all-time favorites. It came from southern Wisconsin, and if you remember, we looked up. We got upset. What was the one? Dr. Tammy Bailey Dentistry.
Making every smile count.
So that was a jingle that I got obsessed with, and we called up the dentist, and we found out that the jingle writer was from Dallas, Texas. His name was Otis, and he's very arrogant, but he's the best in the business. And so this jingle here, I listened to it today. It sounds like
You
an
think
Otis.
it's got the hallmarks of an Otis production?
It sounds like an Otis.
All right.
So you be the judge. This is from southern
And
Wisconsin.
we haven't played this one before. I was surprised that
I know. I can't
Oh.
believe it. Yeah, this is like a full one. And also, Reese, I want you to do a version of this.
Okay,
It's
if
a
Reese
full
is
30
watching,
second.
who
Yeah.
tends to do karaoke.
Insurance.
Rewind. Oh, so good.
Came from a DVR.
From my parents' DVR.
Okay.
Harkness Insurance. Through the years you've come to trust our familiar face, our friendly voice. Ever there when you need us, remembering you have a choice. Harkness Insurance. Helping you is what we do best. Adding service to insurance. Harkness.
Yeah,
Adding-
that sounds like
Adding
And
service to insurance. Harkness. Reese, get on that.
Yeah.
You gotta. That's just.
I
you're
want to
gonna
hear
nail it.
Reese's acapella version
So-
on Twitter.
I want to call up that. I want to call up the Harkness phone number,
Yep.
and I want to say, hey, I'm calling about your
I'm
jingle.
here to
about
deliberately
your
waste your
commercial.
time. Let me just get this out of the way.
I'm
But-
calling about your commercial.
Yeah.
And this is all I'm going to say to him. I'm going to say, is it a notice?
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to
Yeah.
say. I'm going to say, is it a notice?
They'll be like, oh, we had a local television station do this. We'll have to go to that station. They'll tell us whether
And
it's
they'll
Otis.
say, is it a notice?
And everybody
Yeah.
will be along for that ride.
Oh, yeah. We'll be making these phone calls this week. Tomorrow. First thing tomorrow.
Well, we asked people to send us jingles. Obviously, George went out of his way and did a
George is just like an overachiever.
he wrote the jingle and then made a whole intro, which we had to use.
And then wrote a backstory. And
Yes.
then like did graphics and just
But
like,
we don't want to shortchange the other people who sent us jingles.
Yeah.
There's some incredible jingles that people send,
Yeah.
and people spend a lot of time on this.
Yeah, there's some good ones here. Let's start off with this is a short one. Matt McNeely put this one together. It's a quick one.
Okay, thank you for sending these.
Yeah, and I feel like it's good for you.
VCR. Party starts at play.
VCR party starts at play.
Yeah.
So I did a little. I thought like it could be a good bumper, but I think we just needed a little bit. I think we needed the tempo to be a little bit quicker.
Yeah, sure.
So I did a little remix where I just doubled the speed. Hold on. Just doubled the speed because I feel like you got to get out of a transition.
Yes.
Here's my remix. It's exactly the same, but
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of a Danger Mouse
Yeah.
remix.
who do we got next? So thank you, Matt,
Matt.
for that. Jason Paris put together.
When you're feeling kind of down in your modern life, it's Tuesday night and it's time to go live. Found footage is all you need. Vic and Joe are ready to go. Any corner of the VCR party, check out the tooth on those cones.
I love the reference. He referenced the corners, any corner of the
Yeah.
VCR party.
Yeah.
Check out the teeth in those
The ending is
comb.
my favorite. Check out the teeth on those comb.
The attention to detail is so great. I love that one
Fantastic.
too. We'll find a way to use that one. That's so good.
Todd Hansen featuring Megan. Now, I hung out with these dudes when I did a show in, where was it?
I don't know.
St. Mary's College in
Minnesota?
Winona.
Yeah, Winona,
When I was in
Minnesota.
Winona.
Okay.
And they put together. Hold on. I don't want to step on it.
Oh yeah, this one kind of has an indie rock vibe to it.
VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. Your favorite show with Nick and Joe from Found Footage Festival. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. Watching tapes till they're sick. It's Joe and Nick, so many to get through. They'll watch it with you. Excitement and tedium, corners galore. Apology, surgery, bunions, and more. VCR Party Live tonight.
Bravo.
We had-
Apologies, surgery, and more, and bunions.
It was
and more.
apologies,
Surgery,
bunions, and more.
I mean, that sells the show.
Oh.
Steve?
Super impressed.
Yeah?
Super
Wow.
impressed.
They're all so
they're
great.
knocking it out of the
It had
park.
kind of an early They Might Be Giants feel to it. I mean, they all are a little bit different in their own way.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, we need more, please, everybody
Yeah,
out
if
there.
anybody's feeling
We
inspired.
have the most talented viewership out here.
yeah,
don't we?
yeah, the smallest and most talented viewership of any show on YouTube.
But I bet we have a really high batting average for how many viewers
Oh,
we
yeah.
have for like the talent level.
Yes, I agree. Very talented folks. So thank you. Send in more
We
if you
gotta
got
figure.
them.
We gotta figure out ways to include them though. Like
Yeah, I
maybe,
think
maybe
maybe-
we play them all like on the intros.
Yeah,
or
we
something, or-
rotate different jingles for different shows or episodes. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
we'll do something.
They're
with
all
them.
toe tappers.
Yeah.
they're all real toe tappers.
Really good. Everybody knocked it out of the park. So
Yep.
thank you so much. Is that it for jingles?
That's it for jingles.
Let's get into show and tell. Got a good one for you.
All right. Okay. You want to start?
Sure. Okay, show and tell time. This one, I don't know what got me thinking about this. I think I just saw this on the shelf. This is a tape from Universal, and this is a time-coded episode of Quincy ME, Medical Examiner, the 80s show starring Jack Klugman.
We
who,
know.
God rest his soul, died in 2012. But
Have you ever seen an episode?
No, I hadn't, but I did. I was working at the Letterman show as a researcher, and Courtney Love was on the show, and she was doing something with Hole, but then she was going to come on and do an interview segment afterwards. And I was reading in an article that one of her first gigs was being an extra in an episode of Quincy. So I did some research. I called Universal up because they own Quincy, and I asked them for this episode, which is called Next Stop Nowhere. And the idea is, I think this has kind of become legendary because it was Quincy, like an old person's idea of what punk rock was. In the 80s.
It's always the best.
So they went to a punk club, and there was a band called Mayhem, and they did a song called Next Stop Nowhere, and it's about how this whole generation of punkers didn't believe in anything. And Quincy was the man to talk sense into them because one woman got abducted and by a punker.
And Quincy was like it was like a Matlock show, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah, solving-
it was for old people, right?
It was for old people, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Klugman was old at this point. And so I just cut a few clips from it because it's basically old people being scared and lecturing you about, what why punk rock
I
is
can't
a
wait.
bad lifestyle. The first part is like how at the beginning of a show in the 80s they would show you scenes from the upcoming episode, then I cut a couple scenes from it. So
Okay.
Next Stop Nowhere, Quincy episode. Don't normally show stuff like this.
No.
Contributed to team's death.
So. Let me just get to the beginning because this is like quick hits.
Okay.
LA coroner Quincy says punk rock contributed to team's death.
Whoever killed that boy was listening to words that literally cried out for blood.
I won't forget Zach. I loved him. You stabbed him. It's not possible.
We have a warrant for arrest.
You're the killer. Your whole sick society.
Persuade a kid to act like that.
Maybe the greatest persuader there is. Music.
You're not really saying that music can kill, are you? The music I heard said that life was cheap and that murder and suicide was okay.
Here's Mayhem. Don't mind the song.
Plugman doesn't like it.
No.
They just punch each
Yep.
other.
Next Stop Nowhere.
Oh, I bet so many old people were scared.
Please, can I have your attention, please? It's very important. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, they all stop.
Yep.
Now, many of you know Abigail Garvin, and all of you know that the police are looking for in connection with a murder that happened right here in front of this stage. Now, all the charges against her have been dropped. She's innocent. If she comes back, nothing will be done to her.
Why should we believe you?
If I knew who that girl was, I sure as hell wouldn't tell a cop. Because that's all you are, man. It's a dog without a uniform.
I don't care what kind of names you call me. I'm
Plugman's
only
smart.
interested in helping Abby.
This is right out of a John Wayne movie.
Do we see Courtney
We
Love?
have reason to believe that she's with Zach's real murderer, Molly Howard, and Molly is trying to push her into a codeine overdose. So please, if you have any information.
Codeine
That's a
overdose.
crock, mister. You think we're all zombie killers.
You're the killers. Your whole sick society. That's who's guilty, man. We're just your lousy scapegoat.
Besides, man, who the hell cares?
Quincy's sad. He can't get through to him. Courtney Love is not in this episode.
She's not?
I poured over every concert footage. I went frame by frame. She's not in it. And then I talked to her. I did a pre-interview with her, and she's like, "That's just an urban legend. I was never in that episode of Quincy." So I watched an entire episode of Quincy for no goddamn reason.
Well, I think you got something good out of it.
I did. And by the way, the guy who said it was out of a John Wayne movie and had the last line, I think is one of the Darryls from Larry, Daryl, and Daryl from Newhart.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Somebody on the message board just commented on that.
Yeah,
So
I've
same
seen that
thing.
actor in other
Steve
stuff.
Harrod.
But yeah, so I think that was my other brother, Daryl.
I like that would fly, like Quincy going up in front of the stage and just being...
Yeah. And at one point they go on like a Donahue show.
And everybody's like,
too.
the old man wants to talk to
Yeah,
us.
we'll
Let's
stick
turn around and
around.
listen.
Mayhem's done, but what do you have to say, old man? So yeah, it's a lot of didactic stuff. But I wish we could show the whole Quincy episode, but we just don't have time.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so this one. So recently, a band from Belgium, they emailed us and asked us to put together a music video for them using some found footage, and I figured that'd be a fun thing to do over vacation, over the holidays. So.
Didn't have time for Baby Rapper, but made some time for this.
I did have time for that.
Yep.
And so I wanted to do it with Sudden Birth. I think we showed that maybe, I don't know, 6 months ago when Skip Eltzimer
did we? Yeah,
from
we showed
AV
it
Geeks.
then.
We showed it then. But it's a police training video from the 1960s where they actually show a live childbirth in it. And
In the
it's
back
so
of a
poorly
police
done.
car.
In the back of a police car, they actually show a live birth. And so I wanted to dig into this footage and find like all the good stuff, because there's like intense moments and there's happy moments and there's scary moments. But the thing that I loved the most was this main actor's dialogue. His name's his character's name is Bob North, and I just love the way
he
he
the
reads
doctor?
lines. He's actually the doctor.
Right.
So he's actually a doctor playing a cop who's giving birth to the woman. And I just pulled every single one of his
Or he's
lines.
assisting the woman in giving birth.
Yeah, what did I say?
Giving birth to the woman. That would be a different. I'd like to see that.
Okay.
All right.
So
and is this going to get us banned from Facebook and
No,
YouTube?
I put censors over it.
All right.
And
That's me in a minute, Bob North.
And Officer Mike
207. Do you have any further information on that suspicious auto?
Look at just even the way he walks is
Oh,
just
his pants?
It's just like
Hey, lady, this is a police officer. Tell me what the trouble is. I'm going to get an ambulance.
watch him here. Watch.
If the truth were known,
Watch him here.
I think I was more scared than she was.
He thinks he's off
Then
camera.
I remembered one day, a week before.
Just watch that whole movement.
Yeah.
Watch that whole movement with touching her
He's as
arm.
graceful
and
as a
then,
dancer.
The trouble is, I'm going to get an ambulance.
If the truth
Watch.
were known, I think I was more scared than she was. Then I remembered one day, a week
What's with
before,
the framing
after
here?
He's
our
a
first
space
aid
alien
class,
and a human
the instructor gave us his
skin
most
suit.
important advice.
This is Bob North. Chuck Fryer
It's a
and
flashback.
Pete Wimmer. How do you do? There must be something else. How about the cord and all the other things the doctors do? Hey, we better be going.
Remembering all this was a big help. I decided to put it into action.
Keep calm. Why don't you go to her and tell her I'm going to help, and I'll be there in a minute.
nailed the line.
That suspicious auto turned out to be an emergency maternity. Could you rush an ambulance? She claims she's going to deliver any minute. An ambulance is on the way.
Great
How is
framing.
she?
I'm scared.
Listen, don't worry. We'll manage. How are we doing? Look, make her comfortable and keep her calm.
That's a
You
meme.
might
Her
take your other
turn.
clothes off. I'm going to move my car and get some lights in this car just in case. How is she? What's the situation?
The baby's being born.
He
I
even
think.
walks
What'll
like
we
he's
do?
even a bad actor for fast
Yeah,
walking.
yeah.
He can't even like
He
nail
forgets
fast
how to
walking.
walk.
I mean,
Okay.
granted, he's not an
How is
actor.
she? What's the situation?
The baby's being
But he's not a
born, I think.
walker.
What'll we
I mean-
do?
Your friend is scared enough. Why don't you go around to the other side of the car and try to keep her calm?
Why I
Now,
oughta-
don't worry, lady. Everything
Lady?
is going to be all right now. I've called for an ambulance. Now it's up to nature and our little mother here. Wipe her forehead. The baby's head is coming. Everything is going okay. Congratulations, Bob. Thanks a heap. But the job
Thanks a
isn't
heap.
over. The cord isn't cut. Would you like to hold your baby? Ma'am, get your coat. Why don't you go with these officers?
Great shot of his back.
They'll take you to the hospital with your friend.
That's a good line here.
Hey, Pete, what hospital are you going to? I have to complete my report. I don't even have the name of the mother. Thank you. How's Mrs. Grant? Then, I didn't do anything wrong? That's what worries me, Doctor. I didn't do anything. I just received the baby when it was born and tried to keep the mother from worrying. Yes. Say, Doctor, just before the baby was born, there was something that scared me for a moment. A big splash of water. You're a beautiful mother.
Thank you.
You too.
I'd like to thank you too, officer. Both of you. I was sure worried. Me too. May I give you a ride home?
No, thanks. My husband will be picking me up. Thanks.
Watch him here.
I didn't
Well,
wash my hands.
That was it.
Joke's
like
on
the
her.
doctor said.
Look at his face. Like, it's just like
He doesn't know how to be a human being.
he doesn't. He's watching her. He's like,
Well,
I bet the lights are really
that was
hot.
it.
Yeah.
Like the doctor said, it was an experience I'd never forget. And one I wouldn't want to.
What I wouldn't want to forget.
So so Officer Bob North.
Oh, Heinrich
E. Bierning. That's who that guy is.
George, get on that. I need you to do some research.
And that's the baby that was given birth to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
so I just got obsessed with Heinrich E. Bierning's
Did you look into him?
dialogue. I didn't look up him, but I did look up the baby, and I couldn't find the baby anywhere. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of LinkedIn connections.
Skip
but-
said he was trying to look him up.
Well, I
and-
think that somebody did. We talked about doing a documentary on it. Skip told us that somebody did do a documentary on him, and it's like, or on that video, and it's, I don't know. I think it's like a 6-minute documentary, and it's out.
They found the guy, or
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Well, you remember Skip telling you that?
Yeah, but I thought he didn't find the guy. I thought the documentary was about the making.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he found the guy.
'Cause
But
that's
yeah,
the money
yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
All right, we're running low on time, so I'm going to go quickly on this one. This is Tony Massel, this guy we met in Toronto when we were doing a show up there, told us about a guy that they found named Frank in Pittsburgh, who had a costume-wearing cat named Pudgy Wudgie. And he was apparently on Maury Povich. He would do TV appearances. He was a talented cat, Pudgy Wudgie, and Frank was obsessed with the cat. And he kept every VHS, a lot of home movies of him with training the cat, but also all of his TV appearances and public access appearances, and they made a documentary out of it. And so he sent me kind of some stuff he thought we would appreciate from all the footage they got from this guy Frank in Pittsburgh, who's still there. Pudgy died in 2001, unfortunately. And this detail I like. Frank lives in a museum dedicated to the cat in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
and there's
really?
a sign up that you can go actually see.
Oh,
in
I want to go to
Pittsburgh.
this.
So road trip. But here's Pudgy Wudgie, and here's Frank.
Is this the documentary or is
No,
this?
this is the raw footage.
Okay.
From Oakmont, Pennsylvania, we bring you the Pudgy Wudgie Show. Story number 1, Super Cat, Pudgy Wudgie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Pudgy.
Cool.
Now,
Okay.
you can shut that off. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this video. Now coming towards us is Pudgy Wudgie, the Wonder Cat. Owner and trainer, Frank Furco of East Oakmont. On this tape, you'll see many of the tricks that Pudgy Wudgie does.
Sì, ciao a tutti, ciao, siete collegati al vivo con Pittsburgh, sono in compagnia
Italian
di Frank
television?
Furco, ma la vera star dello show di
As it
oggi
should
è
be.
Pudgy Wudgie, il gatto ufficialmente più elegante degli Stati Uniti.
Frank is the proud owner of Pudgy Wudgie. Pudgy Wudgie is a cat.
What do you think about President Clinton? What do you think about President Clinton? Oh, I want you to hear a little more than that. What do you think about President Clinton? Oh, whoa, you almost fell off. Here, what do you think about Clinton? What do you think about Clinton? That a boy. Here.
Pissed him off successfully.
Is he shirtless there?
Strike.
I think he might have a...
Nope,
yeah,
he's shirtless.
It's showtime at Martin Elementary School, presenting Pudgy Wudgie, the Wonder Cat.
I can't believe he could teach him that stuff.
You're probably one out of maybe 10,000 cats if you're going to find a cat that's going to do the things he does.
Comparing him to other cats would like comparing us to cavemen.
Knock it out. Knock it out. Knock it out. Knock it out.
David Leonardman, once he gets wind of this, will be calling for Pudgy Wudgie to go to New York.
He's famous. He's an 11-year-old cat, comes to all the Steeler games. Take a look at this outfit. Look at my man, Pudgy Wudgie. He is beautiful.
The masked man.
You gotta get a little Bobby first.
Poor cat.
Got you again.
And there they are.
Holy cow. Look at Frank.
It's Pudgy Wudgie and the Two-Headed Teenager, coming to a newsstand near you in KD Country. I'm Dave Crawley.
That cat didn't want to wear that.
That's just the perfect out.
Oh, it is.
The cat did not want to wear that.
She was saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah, and so this documentary, I think it's called Pudgy Wudgie, and it's on Amazon Prime
Is it
and
really?
Google Play. And
It's out now?
Yeah, you can find it. It played at, looks like Vancouver International Film Festival, Wisconsin Film Festival. But yeah, if you want to know more about Pudgy Wudgie, and who wouldn't, you can watch the documentary. So.
And you know what I noticed? It's an orange cat. Orange cats are showbiz cats. I have two orange cats, a boy and a girl. Showbiz cats. Think about it. Garfield, Heathcliff, Morris. You do the math.
What about orange dogs?
Orange dogs. Can you put sunglasses on him?
He doesn't like wearing sunglasses.
Yeah?
I mean,
That's weird.
He will do it, but yeah.
That's weird that an animal wouldn't want to wear
What do you
sunglasses.
think about President Trump? What do you think about President Trump?
Just yank at his
the
neck
collar?
enough.
Yeah.
All right. We have this one. I found this one on the shelf the other day. I got really excited about it.
Oh, it's been
the Facial
years.
Flex Ultra. I love this video so much. This is like volume 3, volume 2 maybe?
One,
Do we have
I
this
think,
one?
maybe.
Yeah, it goes way back. And it's this device for your mouth to strengthen your mouth. So you put this device in. Well, it speaks for itself. You'll see here.
I didn't realize it came with a pamphlet.
Yeah, it's a really interesting pamphlet. You're going to love it. I'll show it to you after this.
First, you should know that Facial Flex Ultra is personal. Like your toothbrush, it's not meant to be shared. Start by rinsing it in warm water. Next, check the elastic
I
band to
kinda
be sure
want
it's
one.
properly placed. With all exercise, proper form is very important for best results. This is also true when you exercise with Facial Flex Ultra. So exercise in front of a mirror.
There it goes.
Watching yourself helps you maintain proper form while you exercise. Place Facial Flex Ultra in your mouth. Then lean slightly forward and tilt your head back until your chin is level. This extends the muscles of your neck and provides a better
I
workout.
want one so bad.
Relax your jaw so that your mouth is comfortably open. Your teeth should be about 1 inch apart.
What was that Bloody
Compress
Mary
Facial
game
Flex
you'd play
Ultra
when you
by
turn the
pushing
lights
the
off in
corners
the
of your
bathroom
mouth
mirror?
together.
That
Hold the
would be
compression
her.
for a second or two, then release it gradually. Try not to move your jaw up and down while exercising. When your
It
facial
looks like a
muscles
torture
become
device.
tired, stop
The repetition
exercising.
is very
You may
cyber
want to start
vision
out
bowling.
doing only about 30
I could have done this
to
for a
40
team torture.
repetitions. Rest a few minutes.
I want to show you
then repeat
another
the
guy.
exercise.
There's a guy that's doing one.
Is it? I think I remember an older man with some facial hair.
Yeah. There it is. It's kind of fun to watch and fast forward
Yeah.
too. And you're supposed to do it like 120 times.
But we
every
didn't. When
single
we
day.
found this video, I remember it didn't come with the device,
No.
so we couldn't try it. A lot
No,
of
it's
the
just
times
the
we'll
instructional
find it
video.
at a Goodwill, and it'll have the device still with it. I know you're not supposed to share it, but I would have tried it.
Oh, for sure. I want to find one. If anybody has a George, find us a facial flex. There, that guy.
Oh, this
That
guy,
yeah. So then you can step up
And a
your
higher
elastic
level of
bands
conditioning.
too. To have like
Yeah.
a 6
Once
ounce,
you
an 8
become
ounce.
really
Look at that
strong,
guy.
14-ounce
Oh,
elastic
his
are
mouth
also
is just
available.
ripped.
Do you want to see the old man?
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah,
I
if you can
thought
get
you
to
did.
him.
Yeah.
It gets kind of philosophical about how you exercise
Oh,
different parts of your body.
there it is.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is. All right, there we go.
Try not to laugh at yourself in the
Face,
mirror.
chin, and neck. So whether you are 30, 40, 50, or even 90, women and men of all
as
ages
close to
can
90 as I
achieve
could get.
healthier and younger
Plus, like,
looking appearance.
when you're 90, what do you want? Do you want a strong mouth
Yeah, I
at
don't
90?
think it matters.
No,
it
you
doesn't
cash in
matter
your
at any
chips at that
age.
point. You're
Yeah.
just waiting to die
You've
at
had
that
a good
point.
life. You don't need
Yeah.
to be looking into a mirror seeing yourself do that.
It came with a pamphlet inside of a cream that you can order. It's like they talk about
Oh,
this
yeah.
cream a lot.
What's
And,
Steve showing? Oh, they still
did
make
you find
it?
a facial
oh,
flex?
that's
Amazon, yeah.
Amazon has
still
a
makes
facial
them.
flex.
Oh man, we got to get one.
All right.
Yeah.
Next week's show, we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, we're gonna track down Melinda. We're gonna call Harkness Insurance.
Oh God, it's
We're
action
gonna
packed.
get a
My
facial
ass
flex
is gonna
Ultra.
get my ass is gonna get rejuvenated.
That's gonna be the best. I can't wait. We're gonna have to do some test runs this week.
Okay.
On that.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, if only you could see the behind-the-scenes prep that goes into the shows. It's a full-time job. We are in Los Angeles next Saturday, doing a show in Highland Park. Come see us. We haven't been in LA for a while.
Yep.
The day before that, we're doing San Francisco Sketch Fest with Everything is Terrible. It's going to be a huge blowout show in this gorgeous theater called the Castro.
Yep, we're playing Champaign, Illinois, January 24th, then Chicago on the 25th and 26th. And I think those are the big ones. Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Yeah,
oh,
we
Nebraska.
got some college
we got some
shows,
college
but
shows
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, it's all on our website.
Anyway, we'll see you next week. It's going to be a good one.
What are we going to leave them with?
Oh, we're going to leave you with more south of the border flair.
Okay.
From our favorite LA public access weirdo in honor of our trip to LA. It's Frank Pachowski doing a guacamole dance to a sort of a mariachi song.
All right, that's all. That's it.
Good night, everybody.
Ay, pobrecito del güey, ay, pobrecito del güey, ay, pobrecito del güey, nadie lo va a detener. Es que el güey confiado que la bacana con el ganado. Él no se imagina que con otro toro su vaquita linda se le puede pintar. Ay, pobrecito del güey, ay, pobrecito del güey, ay, pobrecito del güey, nadie lo va a detener.
talento del güey, nadie lo va a detener. Es que el güey confiado que la bacana con el ganado.